You're here because you want to get smart, fast, on what matters. Today, we're diving deep into something really crucial for any business looking beyond its own borders. Crafting an effective international business strategy for global success. We've sifted through the essential info to bring you the core insights.
Exactly. And thinking globally, well, it isn't just for the massive corporations anymore, is it? For sustained growth in today's interconnected economy, understanding the principles of a sound international strategy is really key. Doesn't matter your size.
Okay, let's unpack this then.
Yeah.
Our sources really emphasize that global success doesn't just, happen. It's about a deliberate plan,
Yeah.
just jumping into new markets without a strategy.
Well, that's like setting sail without a map, really.
Yeah, pretty much.
And what's fascinating, I think, is how much adaptation is needed. It's not simply, say, translating your website. Our sources show companies that really invested in localizing things, like their customer support, for example.
Okay.
They saw a significant jump in customer retention in those markets, sometimes as high as 30%. That's huge.
Wow, 30%.
Yeah.
Right. So it's definitely not a one-size-fits-all approach. And here's where it gets really interesting, I think. Companies need to decide how they'll enter a new market.
Hmm.
Will they export directly or maybe license their technology? Or perhaps set up shop with local partners?
Hmm.
Each one has its own set of opportunities and, well, challenges.
Precisely. And this decision often hinges on a pretty critical question.
Hmm.
What unique strengths, what core competencies does your business actually possess? And then how can those be applied or maybe more importantly, adapted to really resonate in a completely new cultural context?
Right.
So for instance, if a company's core thing is, say, innovative product design, they'd need to think hard about how that design resonates or needs to adapt in different cultures,
Yeah.
you know?
Makes sense. And it's not just about what you offer, is it? It's also how you operate globally.
Hmm.
The sources highlight this need for the right organizational muscles.
Yeah.
Do you have the team with that cross-cultural savvy? Can your supply chain actually handle international complexities?
Yeah, and building on that, the choice of market entry strategy heavily influences the kind of organizational capabilities you'll actually need. For example, um, setting up a joint venture requires really strong partnership management skills. That's different from direct exporting,
Which demands.
which demands real expertise in international logistics and maybe customs regulations, different skill set.
Got it. So,
Mm.
okay, what does this all really mean for you listening in?
Oh.
Ultimately, understanding international business strategy gives you a framework, a way to navigate the global maze. It's
Yeah.
about being intentional, being informed.
Right.
Our sources even shared a quick cautionary tale, a major brand that completely misjudged local preferences
Oh, yeah.
and had to pull their product within months. A
Or
very costly lesson in, well, not adapting properly.
ouch. Yeah, that happens. So the core takeaway here is this. Global success really relies on a strategic mindset, one that embraces the diversity of the international landscape. Tailoring your approach to specific markets and crucially building the internal capacity to actually execute that strategy,
Mm.
those are non-negotiable.
Exactly. Couldn't agree more. So thinking about all this very interconnected global economy, what's one specific challenge or maybe an opportunity you anticipate for businesses venturing internationally in the near future? Something for you to mull over. This has been a really insightful deep dive.